Hello teacher, I'm Gabriel. I'm here to talk about Japan alone again. Because better do I visit alone. Hehe. Okay, today we'll talk with you about Japan, as known as Nihon. Japan is an island country in East Asia. It is bordered the Sea of Japan to the west and the Pacific Ocean to the east and streets from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north to the East China Sea. In the south part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, Japan comprises a stratovolcanic archipelago of nearly 7,000 islands and covered 375,000 square kilometers, 145,000 SGMI. Its five main islands from north to south are Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, Kyushu, and Okinawa. Tokyo is the country capital and most populous city. Other major cities include Osaka, Nagoya, and Fukuoka. Japan uses kanji as a form of writing, in addition to Japanese as a mother tongue. Japan has a long history and a diverse culture. Okay, we are talking about a country with more than 30,000 years. But let's talk about the most important. Japan have three important start times: prehistory to class history, feudal, and modern era. They are now in the modern era. Okay. The current style of the government is of parliament monarchy, but the Emperor Naruhito don't have any power in the country. Okay. The culture is traditional. Still have temples and other places that you don't see much in other countries. The most important era of Japan is the Meiji era, governed by the Meiji Emperor. It's important because we talk about the time that the Japanese government grew very strongly, since since it was the period of modernization of Japan, when the United States entered in Japan to change the government situation of the time because of the period Japan is currently one of the largest economies in the world. Before with an economy based mainly on agriculture and without imports and exports, since it was closed country for a country that was based on imperialism. Japan have a important participate on the Second World War. Yeah, Japan was one of the main reasons for the end of the Second War, with the directly attack of the United States on Japan by means of nuclear bombs dropped in Japan, more specifically in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Because that Japan lived from the war, and other countries else also with it, which was very sad for the Japanese and showed the current strength of the United States in that time. But currently, the country's economy is based on technology export. Thank you, teacher, for watching my video. Yeah, I think I know I have a lot of things to talk more. Is like the good culture with animes in Japan is a long culture in Japan, and I know I have to talk about the other parts of the culture of Japan, like the palaces and other important parts of the history. But this is all I can talk now. It's it's not longer, but it's good for me. Thank you, teacher.